And now, live from some obscure original area in Australia, this is DNA Downunder with your host with the most by the coast, Lincoln Forbes.
We've got a great show for you come out here tonight on DNA Downunder, so why wait? Let's start the engine on this bad boy. Roll the titles.
Right now on Channel 42, it's your DNA Down Under, featuring a variety of guests covering of a variety of subjects for a variety of reasons. And it's all live, and it's standard definition.
Tonight, we have a doozy of a show lined up for all of you here tonight. Except for you, Bob. You're just a seat filler. Well, we've got Branch's Brain Game. We've got Uncovering the Truth. We've got Alan's Awesome Talk Show. We've got a few other surprises here as well. And also, tonight, here, live in this very studio, we are about to bear witness to a live performance from High Five later on tonight. That's right. Give it up, yes. But that's later on, of course. Now, to kick things off tonight is our good friend Alan, who has a special guest with him tonight. Alan, take it away.
Hi, I'm Alexander, the amazing host. It's me, Mario. I am the guest. So, Mario, I heard there's a new Super Smash Bros. Game. Right. It is called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I can't wait to play it on Nintendo Switch. What do you mean you play it? After all, you already repeat in Smash making your return, right? Mario, I think you're talking about the other me, my me counterpart. Wait, you're that means you're... Right, I'm the original. You do look like him. He's... the picture. You can't talk it, but you can. That's a nice picture, and yeah, my counterpart we're talking new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Mamma mia! It's a talking fish. Your home is that way.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Let's thank Alan Tran, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, but don't leave that comfy couch of yours because we've got a lot more stuff to cover when we return. You see you there.
Hi, I'm Alina J. Avajas. But you can call me Alina Blue Wolf. I know some of you have been bullied. That's why you should come to my theme park, Nerdland. You can be who you are, and you can be your own special type of person. You can be here for a day, a week, a month, a couple of years, or the rest of your life. This is a place that makes you happy and special. So, cause you're special. Also, we have a bunch of shows you can make your favorite movies, recent TV shows, calendars, and video games. We even got cute little costumes for puppies and kittens. Down with racism, down with bullies, down with drugs, and down the A-words.
Oh, we're back. Oh, welcome back to DNA Down Under, where the skies don't cry. Anyways, now, on with the show. It is estimated that around 9% of people worldwide eat junk food. Whether it comes to from McDonald's, KFC, Hungry Jack's, Red Rooster, or even Pizza Hut, citizens can't seem to help but indulge themselves in burgers, fries, soft drinks, and even coffee. But there's one person who's looking to turn that 90% into one big 0%. Just like a donut. She calls herself the anti-junk food super organ. And she presents us with this special PSA.
junk food super organ. I am a superhero. I don't like eating junk food because it's really unhealthy and it really hurts your heart and your kidney. So, I'm here to save the world. I'm making sure that people eat healthy food. I'm going to go and see if I can find someone who's eating junk food. What are you eating?
Oh, just some burger and chips.
You do realize it's not good for you? I'm gonna throw this food away. It's not good for you.
Oh my gosh. I want to eat this burger, but it's unhealthy for me.
Well, too bad. Eat something healthy instead. This is a healthy carrot and it's a lovely carrot. And it's beautiful and juicy to eat.
Whoa, that's a carrot. Hey, I'm a juicy, healthy carrot. Look, I don't want to be in that gross burger. I want to be in a healthy sandwich.
Well, Carrot, I think we could have you on a sandwich. Now let's see who else is eating junk food on the street. Over to you, Kidney. Thanks, Heart. Oh, gross. Who's been eating that? That's not very nice. How are you feeling after eating all that burger?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry that you vomited. Do you have a sore tummy? Maybe you shouldn't eat that gross burger off the floor. I think maybe you should eat something fresh and healthy.
Thank you, anti-junk food super organ.
That's okay, just remember to eat healthy. Thank you for watching the Anti-Junk Food Super Show. Back to the studio.
Good evening, and welcome to the underworld. Tonight, I'll be talking about hell. Unlike the place we know, it's the character I'm talking about. Hel is the Norse goddess of death, which is H-E-L. She is the queen of the underworld. Like Hades and Anubis, her Greek and Egyptian counterparts. Hel is the mistress of souls in Scandinavia. Hel's face is like Two-Face from the Batman comics because of her looks. That made her part beautiful and part wicked. In Thor Ragnarok, Hel was played by Kate Blanchett. Her face was full beautiful, and she predicted when Ragnarok would happen. Hel is one person you don't want to meet after we die, but in a way, we all will. Farewell.
Thank you, oh mighty anti-junk food super organ, for that. Oh, and thank you, Liam, for his contribution today. Now, for our next segment, we have. Okay, I'm here. Is my tie good? Good. So I'm ready for this. This is fake news coming to you live from Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky, where a man with a golden bum bag has been arrested. Well, more than that in 5 years. Now, to our top story. There is mass uproar across our world after a petition was created to have the infamous Romanian region of Transylvania, birthplace of Count Dracula, change its name permanently. The main driving force behind the petition, Russell George Scott, claims that, and I quote, "The name Transylvania invokes multiple violations of basic human decency of the highest order and must be dealt with immediately. In other words, it's offensive to transgender people. Hang on a second. Hang on. Is he for real? Is this guy for real? You mean to tell me that a straight white man believes in social issues like this? Okay. We at Fake News did contact Count Dracula himself for his view on the whole ordeal, but we are unable to do so because he is dead. Alright, moving on. In other news, reports have surfaced of a mass shortage on car tires. The events leading up to this are as follows. The roads have recently been resurfaced, but as it turns out, the tires that drive on these roads wear out much quicker than normal, which is not normal at all. In response, tire manufacturers gave out new, slicker tires to customers for free, which meant they received no profit, no money to make new tires, no money to spend on materials to make these tires, which means no tires and no hope for the future of our vehicles. You know, that sounded very deep and profound. Right, back to the news. Two people have publicly apologized today for comparing our Prime Minister to Cedric the Entertainer. Lame! And finally tonight, a missing persons report. Episode 2 of Fake News has been reported missing since its initial broadcast. If you have any information on the whereabouts of this bulletin, visit our website www.fakenews.edu.au or contact us on this number. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, and to nobody's surprise, this bulletin will result in a lawsuit, probably. I don't know. Who cares? Good night. I have to get out of here now. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We've just had someone hijack our signal. Hopefully, nothing like that happens for the rest of the night. All right. Now, where were we? Yes. Now it's time for one of my favorite segments here on DNA Down Under, where we invite people around the world to use their brain in order to win the game. Hosted by this troll who calls himself Branch. It's Branch's Brain Game. Hey, Branch, you're on.
Welcome everybody, I'm Branch. I'm so excited today to give a guest round of applause. Welcome Jacob the Pirate. How are you today?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Please welcome Craig the Mermaid. How are you today?
I'm good, mate.
Okay, Bonzo.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Is that a mermaid?
Yes, that's me.
Let's get the show started. Place it, guess who's behind the screen. Is that mission person in place? Put up his Craig. Your time starts now.
Is it a monkey?
No.
Dinosaur?
No.
Jim Carrey?
No.
Lachlan Morrison?
No.
Is it Bumblebee, the Transformer?
No.
Dr. No Brains?
No.
Yeah, James Bond?
What's up? No. Get that wrong. Oh, Jacob. Time starts now.
Is it a car?
No.
Oh. It's a drum.
No.
Is it it's blue?
No.
No. It's an airplane.
No, it's not.
Oh. Is it Craig the mermaid?
I'm Craig the Mermaid, I'm right here.
Is it Branch? It's Branch the host.
I'm gonna say here.
Curses!
Oh, thumbs up.
Oh!
You're wrong.
Hey, I know that guy. It's Lincoln from
No.
News.
Come on, give it away.
Spoiler alert!
Ruined
Who is that guy? How are we supposed to win this game? We've never even heard of this person.
All right. And you and good night.
Good night,
Now we can cut it now, easy?
Well, that didn't go the way we expected it to be. Thanks anyway, Branch. Now, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll be back in a moment.
talk about the amazing attraction of my nerdland. We have the Lower Range roller coaster. So we have this store called Lady French Fries and these cartoon fruit doing round the world dances. And
What am I doing here?
excuse me, we have a monkey on set. You slipped, you fell on a wet floor, and you're going to the nurse's office.
I fell on a wet floor and I'm going to the nurse's office. Blah!
Right. If you're a fancy person, you can have a fancy tea in the fancy area. But if you like monster trucks, you can have a beer and watch monster trucks. And also we have characters from favorite movies and TV shows and video games is walking around. Thanks to a man who built Japanese robots is in Japan and who looks exactly almost like human beings. People can come and visit all around the world. We got a visit of the Queen of England, and President Obama, even the Prime Ministers. And most importantly, Pickle Rick.
I'm back for a second time.
That's it. Security, get this pig swig out over here.
Now I have my rights.
Right. So come visit Nerdland, where the fun never ends.
I'm Cameron, and here is the history of the E.J. Whitten Legends game. The first E.J. Whitten Legends game was played at Whitten Oval in 1996. Ted Whitten, a former Footscray Football Club player who died of prostate cancer in 1995, was regarded as one of the greatest players of the game. He was also passionate about state of origin football. With his enthusiasm and ability to keep in the media spotlight, Ted had kept state of origin going for many years, and his emotional farewell at the Victoria vs South Australia game at the MCG in 1995 will long be remembered as a symbol of state of origin passion. When he died, his son, Ted Jr., launched a foundation for research into prostate cancer, and the Legends game raises money for the foundation. So far, more than $750,000 has been raised for the E.J. Whitten Foundation. The first ever Legends match was played at the Western Oval, home of the Footscray Western Bulldogs, E.J. Whitten's club. On Tuesday, the 30th of June 2009, Victoria won by 15 points with Brian Strawn, portrayed by Peter Hellier, going off with a broken ankle. And there were two controversies in the E.J. Whitten Legends game. In 2011, the game ended in a controversy after Ryan Fitzgerald kicked a goal on the siren. However, Gary Lyon, the judge of the final score, deemed that the goal had been kicked after the siren had blown, and therefore was discounted. After original thoughts that the All-Stars had won, there was then a claim that there would be a shootout before finally it was announced that Victoria had won the match. And the 2017 E.J. Whitten Legends game would be a record-breaking game. With Victoria trailing by 5 points with seconds left, Adam Uze attempted a running banana kick, with his kick going across the face of the goal and being marked by Jonathan Brown as the siren sounded. However, Brown's mark clearly came after the siren and was paid by the umpire. Brown would kick a drop punt from the pocket and win the game for Victoria 156 to 155. Oh, and before we go, the 2016 E.J. Whitten Legends game ended up in a draw, and Victoria won in a shootout. Well, that's all for today. See you next time.
Let's give a round of applause for Cameron, everybody. Now, just before we move on, I might just remind Dick and Jane upstairs, please fire Clive. Now, with that out of the way, we have been seeing reports of alien witnesses in increasing fashion this week, and now they've reached a crescendo. Our science expert, Nicholas Fonston, has been out and about and has captured footage of these alien life forms. Nicholas, thanks for joining us. So tell us more about these aliens that you have captured on screen.
We can see them because They look like people, but I found them. They hide on farms. I tripped over one while I was watching the stars for fun. They look like humans with big heads and talk just like humans. They like to live in barns. They like to eat human food and snack on sea packets. They are friendly but shy. They came from another universe. They came here to learn to drive. I have video footage of 3 female aliens sleeping in the forest. If you find an alien, there might be more nearby. Viva, say hello and be kind. Goodbye.
Thanks, Nicholas, for your insightful report. Now, unfortunately, we have reached the end of our show. If you want to be a part of our studio audience for future DNA Down Under editions, go to www.dnadownunder.com/tickets and follow the prompts. Now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bid you farewell here at DNA Down Under, it gives us great pleasure to introduce High Five! They're going to play us out here tonight. For all of us at Channel 42, this is Lincoln Forbes saying good night. Take it away. High Five!